Hey yogis, welcome to Yoga with Kim. Today's practice is all about yoga for an attitude adjustment. So I don't know about you, but the last week or so for me has kind of kicked me in the butt. We are in weird times right now, and on top of all of the new quote normal weirdness, my almost 2-year-old was having a bit of a thing going on for the last week and a half. And for those of you who spend time with kids or have kids of your own, you know what it is when we say that they're going through a thing. It's like nothing makes sense, everything is a disaster, and I found myself thinking over and over again the words that my mom used to say to me when I was a kid. Young lady, you need an attitude adjustment. And I was thinking, little man, you need an attitude adjustment. And then pretty soon I was thinking, mama, to me, mama, you need an attitude adjustment too. So today's practice is dedicated to those moments when you kind of just hit a wall and maybe feel like you just don't wanna insert word here. You know you need to do something, but you just don't wanna. And how to shift gears and find that attitude adjustment to maybe connect with some resilience, some strength, and also give yourself some grace in the process too. So today's practice is a gentle flow. It would be handy to have a few yoga props, do-it-yourself at home type yoga props. I have 2 blocks here. You may or may not actually use the blocks in this practice today, but if you have a couple of big books lying around, those can be used as blocks. I also have a blanket. Any blanket will do. Just fold it up nice and neatly. And then I have a regular bed pillow. So this is kind of our bolster today. So you can use couch pillow, bed pillow, couch cushion, whatever's handy and feels like it's something that's soft but supportive for you. So go ahead and feel free to pause the video so you can collect your yoga props. And then I'll meet you back here on the yoga mat. So today's practice is going to start on the back. I don't know about you, but for me, when I'm feeling like I know I need to move, but I'm really tired and really feeling kind of blah, the best way for me to get started is to start nice and easy, and to just take some deep breaths and to feel my body in contact with the earth, and just to lay down and take a break, especially when dealing with a small person. So today's practice will start lying on our backs. Soles of the feet to the earth, knees bent, shoulders soft. And just take a few deep breaths. You're welcome to close the eyes if you want. Soften the jaw. Sigh that breath away. Releasing tension. Releasing emotion. Releasing attitude. Making space for shifts, for changes, for more space. We'll begin with some gentle movement here on the back today. So I'll invite you to lift your feet up off of the ground. You're welcome to hug your knees in towards your chest if you like, or just kind of weave your legs at kind of this 90-degree angle shape and rock your legs from side to side. So we're giving the sacrum the low back a little massage here. This is an area that often feels achy, tired, or even painful for folks, especially if we're feeling run down. And that can be common when our attitude suffers as well. So starting from the bottom and working our way out here. So rolling along the low back, deep belly breaths. And then hugging one knee in towards the chest. And let the other leg stretch long. Take a breath to hug the knee in and let it go. We'll switch sides, hugging the opposite knee in towards the chest. Give it a squeeze and then let it go. Both feet come to the ground, knees bent. And walk the feet maybe just a little bit wider than hip distance on your yoga mat. You can keep the arms down by your sides or take them out, kind of flopped out in a T shape, which opens the chest a little more. We'll let the knees fall over to one side. Pause there for a full round of breath. Feel a stretch through the side body. And then knees back to center and let them fall out to the other side. Check out the other side of your body here as you breathe. Back to center. Off to our first side again. If you want to deepen this stretch, you can take your bottom ankle and hook it over the top one, or over the top knee, excuse me, to create a little more traction. If this is not great on your knees, then no need to go there. If that's okay in your body, that can feel like a nice deepening of the stretch. And we'll unwind, head the other way, knees fall to the second side. Again, option to hook the bottom ankle over the top knee to deepen that stretch. Breathing into the side ribs, softening into the earth. And release back to center. All right, so let's hug the right knee in towards the chest. We're going to stretch the left leg long, but this time we're going to let the heel hover off of the ground. So the leg is actually hovering here. We're flexing through the heel, through the sole of the foot as we hug the right knee in towards the chest. So there's a little core work here, flattening the low back to the earth. We draw that belly in and down towards the spine as we breathe. So connecting with some energy through the roots, through the core. And we'll switch sides. Hug the left knee in and stretch the right leg long. Again, we're pressing through the heel and the ball of the foot. Lots of energy through the sole of the foot as we hover that leg over the ground. Okay, a couple of deep breaths here. Great, awesome. Let's move back to the first side. So back to hugging the right knee in. Left leg is hovering above the earth. This time we're pointing and flexing the left toes. So creating a little movement in that leg and that foot. Let's re-engage those lower abdominal muscles, kind of flattening the low back to the earth as we draw some circles with the ankle in both directions. You might start to feel that leg warming up. Feel some heat, some prana, some energy. Let's do one more point, one more flex, hold, breathe. And switch sides. So left knee hugs in, right leg is hovering. Let's point and flex the toes. We'll snap, crackle, pop, brace, crispy using my feet today. And then re-engaging the core, flatten that low back to the earth. We'll draw some circles, moving around the ankle in both directions. As we do that, you might also just take note of your jaw and your shoulders. See if there's any clenching, any gripping from the upper body. Can you soften down and use your core instead for support? One more breath to point and flex the toes. Breathe. And release both knees, hug in towards the chest. We'll take a happy baby here. Feel free to grab a hold of your toes, your feet, your shins, the backs of your thighs, whatever you can grab a hold of as you let the knees fall wide towards your armpits. And we'll take a little rocking motion side to side here. Making our way back to center. Take a couple more breaths just into some stillness here in your happy baby pose. You're welcome to close the eyes. Awesome. Bring the feet towards each other and back down towards the earth. We'll find the feet about hip distance apart and hugging the heels close towards the body. Arms will be down by our sides. Root down into your heels as you lift your hips up, 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 and away from the earth. Lengthening through the front side of the body. Lots of energy in the legs, the feet, as we slow motion lower those hips back down. And don't hold your breath. Releasing the spine all the way down to the ground. Relax, take a breath. Again, grounding into the feet, lift the hips. Lengthening front side of body, knees are moving towards your toes, chest opening up towards your chin. This is extension. And spinal extension is also often called a chest opener or a heart opener in a yoga practice. And these are energizing for our nervous system. So when you're feeling kind of slumpy or blah-y, this can be a nice way to send a different signal to your nervous system. Take one more breath here. Slowly lower those hips back down with support, with control. And as the hips lower, we'll bring the soles of the feet together, let the knees fall wide, and take those arms out in a cactus shape, 90-degree angle. This can be a nice place to grab your blankie and your pillow if you'd like a little support in this pose. You can use blankie and pillow underneath the knees to make this a little more restorative, a little more supportive. So that is totally available to you, if that sounds like it would be a nice choice for today. Let's stay here for 3 deep belly breaths, bringing our awareness back to center. Back to this intention of allowing ourselves the space for an attitude adjustment. Recognizing that movement and breath are powerful tools in shifting our mental and emotional state. Take one more breath for funsies here. Inhale. Deep exhale, side away, let it go. Bring a little awareness back into the lower abdominal muscles as we invite those knees back together. And then we'll roll over towards the right side. So you can set your blankie aside. Actually, it might come in handy. Bring your blankie up by your head. Use it as a little pillow here. And then our actual pillow will be placed between the legs. So we're lying on the side body. I'm on my right side right now. And pillows between my knees and my ankles. Arms are straight out in front of me. So a little movement with the breath. As we inhale, we're going to take that top arm up and across the body, wherever it lands. It may or may not touch the ground. That's not the point. The point is to create some more space in the spine. So another full cycle of breath. We'll bring that hand back to center, palms touch. So move with your breath here. Full round of breath. Inhale and exhale to open wide. Inhale and exhale to close. Here we're bringing rotation of fist action into the thoracic spine. That's the area of your spine, kind of in the shoulders, rib cage area, the middle of the spine, which is often where we feel tense or where we slouch, especially if we've been spending a lot more time sitting at a computer or looking at our devices. Whether you're working from home or helping to teach your kids from home, we're just spending more time maybe on the couch. There's fewer places to go right now. We're helping to reset our posture. Let's take one more opening. And this time, pause and see about letting the shoulders kind of rotate down towards the ground a little bit more. They may or may not touch evenly. That's not the point again. We're just looking to create a little more space. So your gaze might be up towards the sky here, or if it's available in your neck, you might turn your nose over the opposite shoulder. We'll take 3 rounds of breath here. Softening into each exhale. Kind of surrendering into gravity here. Again, with this intention to find some space for that attitude adjustment. Next round of breath, we'll bring the hands back together. Bend the elbows and bring the hands by your face, like you're getting ready to take a little nap. I find actually that this yoga sequence can be as refreshing as a nap. So if you need that, you're welcome. Let's take this to the other side. We're going to roll over to the left side. Arms come straight out in front of us. Again, full round of breath to take that top arm up and over, landing wherever it does. And then full round of breath to close. So take your time to slow this movement down. Sync it up with your breath. Opening the shoulders, opening the chest, and then closing back up. So that blanket, or excuse me, that bolster, quote unquote, the pillow between your legs is not only there for a little support, a little cushion, but also can be helpful to squeeze that pillow to engage the core, which is nice and supportive for the low back. So if your low back is talking to you today, you might give your blanket, your pillow, an extra squeeze to your legs. Still breathing. Next time we open the arms up, we'll pause there, like again, kind of relaxing the shoulders down towards the ground. The nose might be facing up towards the sky here, or take it, the gaze over the opposite shoulder from your knees. And 3 rounds of breath. These moments of pause are a nice opportunity to check in with the space. And to check in with your internal monologue. What are you talking to yourself today? And are there any shifts that you'd like to make in the way that you are? Invite those hands back together. Bend the elbows, hands come by the face. Again, night-night pose. One more deep breath. And from here, we'll be taking our props and setting them off to the side. You can roll over to hands and knees, tabletop. We'll let those props go to the side. And grab one of your blocks or a large book if you have one. And just have it hanging out here at the top of your yoga mat. So we'll find first a little bit of cat-cow. So rolling the chest forward between the shoulders, lift the tailbone, breathe. Let's press those tops of the feet down into the mat to support the core. And then as you exhale, next round of breath out, you'll scoop the belly up and press up through the shoulder blades. Inhale forward. With the tailbone, press the tops of the feet down, and exhale, round. One more round here. Move that energy up and down along the spine. Then settle back to a child's pose, bringing the big toes to touch. Knees might be wide here, they can be close together. You choose what's best for you. And if you have a block or a book, let's bring that block underneath the forehead for some support. This is a nice spot to roll side to side to smooth out any attitude that might reside between your eyebrows. Yeah? Smooth out that space. Good job. And after your next exhale, coming back up to hands and knees, tabletop. Again with that block handy. It's not totally 100% necessary for our next move, but it can give you a little extra space. So if you have that tool available to you and you find it helpful, you can use it. If you don't, no sweat. So we'll bring our right hands to the block. As we inhale, rotating the left arm up towards the sky. So we're opening the chest, similar motion of what we just did. Exhale. And we'll take that hand behind opposite elbow towards the opposite wall. Okay? Inhale to reach up. Exhale to reach through. Kind of peeling apart the shoulders and also opening across the chest. Next time we reach that left arm up, we'll sweep it down to the hip. Roll the shoulder down and back as we take a peek down at the bottom hand, stacking shoulder over wrists. If wrists are feeling kind of crabby here, Totally cool. And then if your wrist is okay, we'll flatten that hand back down to the yoga mat or to your block. Okay. We're going to kickstand the right foot out behind us. So it'll look something like this. Right foot kickstands out behind us, and left foot reaches towards the back of the yoga mat. We'll reach the arms straight up towards the sky. Finding some lift and pressing forward of the hips here. So drawing that belly up and in towards our center. Some strength and stability there. And then reaching left arm overhead. So full side body stretch. Oh, this feels so good today. Oh my gosh. You can look down and or up as long as you're breathing. Awesome. Yeah, find some space. We'll bring that hand straight up towards the sky once more. Option to stay here for a couple more rounds of breath in this modified plank shape. Or if you want to really play with your core and that sense of firing up and that resilience and that strength, that confidence, you might play with lifting this bottom knee up off the ground. Okay, that might be a place to play. You might lift the toes as well. And or you might take that foot in front of your left foot for a full side plank. Totally up to you. Any of those options are great. Again, the important thing is that you're breathing. And if you can, smile. Take one more breath. Releasing the right knee back to the earth. If we had it lifted, both hands come down to the yoga mat. And we'll take a little cat-cow, move that energy along the spine, some little side to side. Before we take this to the opposite side. So now left hand comes to the block, or just to the center of your yoga mat, right underneath your nose. Okay, inhale to reach the right arm up. Exhale behind opposite elbow. Inhale, reach. Opening chest. Exhale, low. One more time, reaching up. And closing. This time as we reach to the sky, that right hand comes to the hip. We'll roll that top shoulder down and back and take a peek down at the bottom hand. Making any adjustments we need so that we're stacking the shoulder over the hip, or excuse me, shoulder over the wrist. There we go. There it is. All right, then from here, we're finding our kickstand here on the other side. So left foot is going to kickstand out behind me. My right foot reaches towards the back edge of my mat. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. There's some engagement here, hopefully you can see, between my shoulder blades and then these external rotator muscles of the shoulders. So if you feel like you're kind of dumping here, your shoulders are way up by your ears, press down into the earth a little bit more, like you're giving the earth the biggest high five ever. Okay, breathe. Reach that right arm up and over the body, bicep by the ear, stretching through right side of the body. Oh yeah. Relax the neck. We'll reach that right arm up towards the sky again, and this is where we have options to play with a little bit of strength, a little bit of playfulness perhaps, as we lift the left knee. This side's a little bit different from the first side for me today. Interesting. Okay, so we'll maybe lift the knee up off the ground, maybe the foot as well, and maybe take that left foot in front of the right. Lift the hips up. Zip the core through the center and breathe. Feel that heat. A little intensity can be good for us, especially when we need an attitude adjustment, yeah? To release, we'll bring that left knee down to the earth and sweep both hands back down to the yoga mat. Again, a little cat-cow. Move that energy through the spine. Take a little shimmy, a little wiggle through the shoulders and hips. And let's find another child's pose. Again, if you like that block under the forehead, feel free to grab your block and stretch the arms towards the top of the mat. Take a moment here in your child's pose to check your attitude. your mental and emotional state. Your next exhale, you'll slowly start to walk the hands in towards the body. So we're sitting up on our knees. And feel free to grab your folded blanket if you want, or a block. We'll be sitting for a few moments for a few stretches in the upper body before we close our practice today. And sometimes it's helpful, we like to be seated on our knees, sitting on a block can be a nice option. If you prefer to be cross-legged, sitting up on our folded blanket might be a nice option. So find a comfortable seat for you. Somewhere that you feel like you can kind of lift through your spine to counter that slump, that couch slump, that text slump, that been working on my computer slump, right? We're looking to reverse that curve right now. So find some length in the spine. And we'll begin by dropping left ear towards the left shoulder. Relax your shoulder blades down. Breathe. You might already notice a decent stretch here. To increase the stretch, there are some options. You can sit on your right hand, so opposite hand of where your ear is going. You can also take your left hand up and over to grab your head gently, and gently draw it up and away from your spine, creating a little traction here. So wherever you'd like to be, we're looking to invite some more space rather than forcing. So play with that balance, and we'll take a couple breaths. Release the head back to the center, take a little bobblehead, check it out. And then let the right ear drop towards the right shoulder. So one side might be different from the other. Check in, find that strength, that support through the spine, and the softness through the neck. Options to sit on your left hand, create a little more stability here, and or take the right hand up and across the head to gently drag the head away from the spine. Wherever you are, pause, soften your face, and breathe. Release, and come back to center. Take a little bobblehead again. And this time, we'll turn the head over towards the shoulder. So we'll turn the head, the chin towards the left shoulder, sit on the right hand, and tuck the chin down towards that shoulder. So we're creating a little stretch in, with the spine in motion here. This might be enough. For more, you can take the left hand up and over, grab the base of the skull, and draw the head up and away. Check in with your posture, that we're not collapsing into the shoulders or into the low spine, the lumbar spine, but we're actively lifting ourselves up out of the earth. Last exhale here, and release. Head comes back to center, bobblehead, check it out, and then chin goes over the right shoulder. So again, we'll sit on the opposite hand. So sitting on the left hand, tuck that chin down towards the right shoulder. Maybe take the right hand up and over to draw the head up and away from the spine. Ooh, feel it on this side. So when we encounter these areas of tension or resistance in our bodies, opportunity to what judgments might lie there. See if there's some attitude that maybe needs some adjusting, so that we can find greater ease, greater space, and greater strength, not only in our bodies, but in our minds and in our emotions as well. One more breath here. And release the head, back to center. Let's take a big inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, sweep those hands behind your back. And release the fingers. Draw the low ribs in, belly in as you open the heart. Oh, yes. Exhale. Release the hands up. And back to the heart. Once more, inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, we'll sweep them behind. Once more, this time interlace them the weird way. What? Interlace them the awkward way, right? The unfamiliar way. Remember to draw those low ribs in, so core is supporting us as we lift through the chest. And breathe. Release the hands, reaching them up to the sky and back to the heart. Taking a moment to bow the head forward to the wisdom of the heart. Feeling our roots digging down into the earth, the core supporting us to lift up into the heart, energy through the crown of the head. Feeling the space of your breath in this moment. Feeling your attitude in this moment. And taking a moment to offer gratitude for this space, this practice, this connection that we get to share. Take one more breath. Thank you so much for meeting me on the mat today.